Well, I couldn't help myself. I'm back. We're going to cut the last skirt, the last 5x5. I just happen to have a log sitting right over here. I already stacked the other stuff. We need a 4x5 to finish the wall girt part of this order. It only needs to be 8 foot, but this one log's 10. It's a small log. And then we got to move over into 12-foot tie beams. So what we're going to do with this log is, well, let's see how fast I can cut a 4x5. The only thing that I could see maybe happening here was that I could get 2. We're going to find out. So it's a fairly small log. This should go pretty quick. And then tomorrow, like I said, is going to end up being a cleanup day. So the end of this log is 13 inches is 70 and 21 is 91. 9. So we should get a 9, just over a 9-inch cant out of it. It is a little bit crooked. That's kind of what we're going to shoot for. If we can get 9x10, we're perfect. And we can give them an extra girt, or we can cut a 4x4. We can cut a 4x4 and a 4x5, maybe. And then just have a 4x4 lying around. So we're going to try to fling through this pretty quick. So we're going to assume what am I hitting on here? I got something sticking out that's hitting on my mill. Of course. Oh yeah, we're going to go so fast. Oh, I got it. Hold down. So we'll just see if we can peel it apart quick. Take it off right there. Until 11. Go back and drop the 10. Should have taken it at 10 in the first place. Flip it over. Now, regardless of anything, what's going to end up being more important than getting bonus wood out of this is that I give him a good timber. So if I don't feel like the timber is sound, I will end up just cutting one 4x5 out of this. This log's been sitting around a long time. It's nice and dry. The band's just cutting through it like it's not even there. So our goal is to get into a max cant somewhere around 9. So let's go to 9. I'm going to flip it on its side. This log might need to be whittled way down. We're going to find out though. This is the money cut here, so we got to get this. We got to get this one right. I'm gonna use the log dog assist trick here to get this to unroll just a hair, roll back. It's over rotated. Okay. All right, let's take top off it. Somewhere around 11. This log definitely moved. I don't want to take it off crooked. It definitely moved. Yep, definitely moved. I don't want to take it and make it unsquare. So let's just, to save ourselves some headache, do that. It's nice and square now. Now it's not. Oh yeah. Yeah, yes it is. Okay. Okay, let's take it off at 11. All right, we'll flip it over. A lot of wormy holes in the outside. I have a feeling I'm just going to take a 4x5 right out of the center of this log. So somewhere below 4. Somewhere below 4. I don't have to worry about it. I'll take top off it, and then we'll figure it out. took that at 9 and 8 in case I wanted to go double side by side. Doesn't look like it's going to work out though. I think I'm going to start peeling 1-bys off this until it's clean. Let's just get it cleaned up. Nice and cleaned up on the top. We'll flip it on its side to take some off that. This side's got a lot of wormy holes on it and stuff, so we're going to get that off. Get this into a nice solid 4x5. I actually, no, some's going to come off the other side too. Take it at 8. I think I'll take it at 7. Nice clean side on the top. Clean this side up here. All I'm doing is basically right now I'm taking wormholes off this thing. And making sure that we don't go below 5 inches. As long as we don't go below 5 inches, everything's good. We always use the 1-by material, boys and girls. I think I will come down to 6, do the same thing again. Nice and clean. probably just take this down and cut it off at 4. And then cut it on the side at 5. Right now we are 6 this way, 7 that way. We're going to cut it at 5, flip it on its side, cut it at 4, and we're done. We'll get a nice clean 4x5. Some half-baked 2x something. What is it this way? 2x6. And we'll flip it up, cut it at 4. Just to make sure we don't make a mistake, I'm going to see which side has the most holes. This side's nice and clean. This side's got a couple of bug holes in it, so go like that. Should be 5 wide, and we're going to cut it 4 high, which is another 2 by. No, we can cut 4 high, sorry. Right? 6, yeah. I'm going to cut it at 4 high. He's going to give us another 2 by 5 off the top. That'll be edged off later. All right, got our final 4x5 girt. We got a bunch of 2x5s and a bunch of barn board. 2x6s, 2x5s. The 2x5s will be edged off. The 2x6s will stay at 6. I got to get all this sorted over here, guys. So I'm going to write girt on this thing. Mark one more on our board. Nice clean one. Take you guys with me because I can carry that over myself without having to use the machine because it's light as a feather. So dry. And that is basically maximizing what I'm doing too, guys. You know, I'm getting material out of everything I take off. So that's my 5th girt. I circle this one. So my whole list is done except for 3 12-foot 7x8s. His whole timber frame is done. And those 7x8s are these 3 tie beams right here. Everything else is done. All his rafters, his 18-6 sills, all his cross bracing, knee braces are all cut. His collar ties are cut. All his girts are cut. His doorposts are cut. All the base is cut. So the only thing that's missing is these 3 tie beams right here. So that's what we are going to work on next. I am going to find, I think I have the log. I've got a pretty big spruce log up there, pretty big around. I think it will cant out. It'll cant out 14, and that's what I need. I need 14 by 16. So, I mean, if it cants out at 16 and 1/8, that'd be great. And I'll cut all 3 of them out of there, and I will give him 1 extra beam so that it can be cut down into any component, basically, except for the 18-footers. But I'm going to give him 1 extra 7 by 8. And that, if anything ends up getting crazy or cracking or something, then he could call me and bring that over and we could cut it into a component to replace what he needs. I'll charge him for it, but I am going to cut 1 extra. So this 7 by 8, 3 12-footers, I'm going to cut 4 12-footers. The only thing that beam will not be able to replace is the 18-6 sills. Or he has 16-foot, I'm sorry, 18-foot plates, and he has 16-foot sills at 8 by 7. So, but there are only 2 of those. So anything else in the whole order besides the 18-footers and those 2 16-footers, 2 18-footers, 2 16-footers, it can replace anything else in the entire order. And all he's got to do is say, hey, this wall post cracked. Can you get me another one? And we could go ahead and shave it. If it had to be a post, we just shave 1 inch off it and it's done. So that's what's going on. Sorry that took so long. I was just kind of careful to get extra material out of it as I went. And yeah, you see the 2x4 out of that thing right there. You can kind of, I can't really see through the viewfinder, but I think I got you zoned in. You can kind of see down the edge of it. I think I'm just starting to see the hint of waves in the lumber, which we should be. This band's getting out to like 3,000 board feet. So, and it hasn't hit anything. So it's a real simple sharpen job, 12 minutes. I'd use my aluminum oxide chainsaw wheel on my band grinder and just face grind it, and it'll be back to sharp. Because nothing has happened to it. There's no reason to go shithouse on it and grind everything. So that's what's going on. Danny and I are going to get cleaned up. I'm going to get this on the pile. I'm going to contact him and let him know what he's got going on. And I'm actually going to have to cover the mill because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I am going to leave that band on for now, I believe. Just look down this lumber. Yeah, it's still cutting okay. I don't imagine it would cut okay in spruce, though. I think I'd need a new band for spruce. But we're going to take it off, clean it out, walk it down, cover it, blow everything out here. And then tomorrow morning, I will come out and clean up the mess next to the mill. And probably Monday or Tuesday, I will have to edge all this stuff and get it stacked. I've got a pretty good pile here. Stuff is all going to need to be gone through, and also anything that's over on the outside of that pile too is going to have to be gone through. I got 2x4s over there. I want him to get this out of here so I could stack 1-bys on that, back on that. But it's all going to be edged out and dealt with. So next week I can finish up his order, and then I'll be kind of in a little bit of a weird area. I've got other stuff to mill for customers, but nothing's pressing. So I'm playing golf next weekend, 4 days, and this will get me in good shape to do that if I clean up tomorrow. So Appreciate the watch. Like, share, subscribe. Hit me up. Ask a question. If you just want to see Danny, let me know. And Danny and I are going to go get everything put away and get in the house so he can rest his foot some more. He should be ready tomorrow. There he is right there. There he is. You can see his booty on. He's got a sock on his leg with a strap around his body and a dog booty on the sock so it doesn't get dirty. And he is healing up well. He doesn't seem like he's in any pain at all now. And the pad is healed up pretty well. So he's getting pretty close to having that thing off. So hopefully in the next day or two, that'll be off and he'll be back to ripping around here and causing problems and ripping his foot open again. Thanks for the watch. Pirate Solutions out.